Indy.
And just to continue to show my progress and specifically my athletic ability and also my feet, doing drills and things like that, as well as continue to do my jumps. And man, just my overall athletic ability as I said before.
How'd you feel that you did today, and what were you trying to show?
I feel like I did pretty good. Honestly, just continue to show my drills and continue to improve on that, of course. And I feel like the sky's the limit for me, and I have a higher side, so I feel like I can only get better.
What do you think separates you from other DBs in this class?
And continue to grow my competitiveness, man. I feel like I can compete with anybody, and I'm here for a reason, and my athletic ability and my tape shows that. So.
Kelee, you have kind of an interesting perspective on this year's top 4 quarterbacks, having faced them all, some of them multiple times. I'm going to ask you about a couple of them first. C.J. Stroud, just what do you remember about facing him, and what's kind of your evaluation as someone who's kind of against him?
C.J. Stroud is a really good, talented quarterback. Me and him, we actually built a relationship when we're at the All-American Bowl together, man. Just how he's able to spread the field, hit his targets very consistently and accurately, and just as a leader he is throughout the entire team. At Ohio State, I have a good amount of friends that are on Ohio State as well, and they say the same thing. So, and just a good person, good player overall. So I have a lot of respect for him.
So you build a relationship with him. What's something maybe that a lot of people wouldn't know about him that you do since y'all are kind of closer?
Yeah, man, he's a funny type guy. He tries to keep it a little bit serious, in front of a lot of other people, man. But once you get to know the guy, he's real bright, most definitely. So.
I'm also going to ask about Bryce Young real quick. Just what's your evaluation of him as well? Another big quarterback in the class.
The same type of relationship, man. The All-American Bowl, just man, funny, outgoing type person, and definitely relates with a lot of different people. Of course, him coming from the West Coast, just like me as well, and also going to Alabama. Man, just it's kind of hard not to get along with those type of people, So.
What have your conversations been like with the teams, and what are you trying to show through the interviews?
Man, how smart I am. I feel like I'm able to pick up a playbook like no other and be able to put that on the field. And of course, everything else with my body and physical statue shows out there, But man, just how I can be impact from day one.
We saw Stokes here today. Any advice that you got from him or DK or anybody like that that's gone through this process before?
Yes, most definitely, man. I would say definitely relaxing throughout the entire process. This is just football, doing everything as you know how to, So taking a deep breath with every single thing that you're going to do, relying on your training, and everything will go fine. So, and I felt like I was able to do that today and at the combine.
With the amount of talent that's at Georgia, and guys talk about all the things that happen in practice, how hard you guys go, how do you think that'll contribute to helping you go to the next level?
Most definitely a work ethic, man. I feel like the standard. You're doing something wrong if you don't take that standard forward, because that can only help you continue to get better and grow in every single aspect of your game, whether it's in the playbook, physically, or as well as mentally. So definitely, I'm gonna continue to have that with you.
Kelee, sorry if you've already been asked this, but was there anything differently that you wanted to showcase today that you didn't in Indy, or anything you wanted to change or improve on?
Man, not really, honestly. Just get another set of eyes, Definitely, the coaches are able to come much more closer here than they were in Indy, But definitely just continue to improve and show I am who I say I am. So
between now and draft day, what's the plan for you? What are you doing?
And continue to train and continue to get better. Get myself more in football shape, and as well as camp shape. And if I feel like I continue to do that, I'll be pretty fine.
How much different was the process today here in your comfort zone versus being in Indianapolis?
And I definitely say it was a little bit more relaxed here, but definitely knowing this is a business interview at the same time, So keeping everything serious at the same time. I'm taking care of your business, relying on your training, and knowing that you're here for a reason and be able to execute. I feel like I did that today.
I think a lot of people know about your story with your mom on draft day. To hear your name called, be there with your mom. What's that gonna feel like?
Man, it's gonna be a great feeling. Of course, going back to all the things me and her went through together, and just a huge sigh of relief, but also it's just the beginning of a new chapter. And so. Definitely absorbing that moment and definitely be appreciative of that, But after that, man, on to a new chapter and growing from there.
Are you kind of happy maybe that the pro days are over, so you can focus more on like actual position work and like all these drills and things like that?
Yeah, man. But I definitely feel like the drills definitely translate into into games. That's why there are those specific drills that we're doing out there. But most definitely getting into football shape, definitely working on more press things and stuff like that, because the drills out here are more backpedaling and things like that. But man, just working on the angles and actually getting the training camp shape.
What stood out to you the most just throughout this training process? Anything kind of you weren't expecting or was kind of different than just getting ready for college?
I definitely didn't know what it was going to be like as a whole, but I knew it was going to be a grind. my trainer and everybody else that's been in this process have said that, man. But just continue to grow in every single aspect, coming in with a confident mindset, you know, and just relying on the things that you have done in the past can definitely help you excel.
Who's giving you the best piece of advice just during this process?
And I would definitely say Richard Sherman. Me working with him throughout the entire process, man. Just walking in every single thing like you definitely belong here, you know, with a confident mindset and having positive self-talk at the same time, because you know your mind goes everywhere in different situations where you know it's make or break it, you know, man. But just relaxing and just knowing the moments for you, and you can conquer that. So.
Kelee, we've seen people like Daniel Jeremiah kind of bring up that you might have a really good future at possibly safety. What would you think about possibly moving positions if need be, if a team requires it?
I have no problem with that, honestly. But I definitely would say I want my fair shot at corner to begin with, man. But I feel like your availability is your valuability, man. So just some more things you're able to do on the field, the more that you can contribute can definitely help you be able to have a higher value. So.
How often do you get to talk with Richard Sherman? And is it like on the field or kind of just all like mental stuff as well that you're working on?
On the field and also in the playbook, on the board and things like that, man. But overall, on the outside of football as well, just how you carry yourself, you know. He's a bright guy. Went to Stanford as well, man. Played almost a Hall of Famer as well, man. So I have a lot of respect for him, and just the things I was able to pick up from him definitely helped me in the process and made it a lot more easier. So.
Has he mentored you
Agent
guys?
given you any indication at all of a range of where you should expect to be taken?
Man, honestly, I'm not too sure yet, man. But of course, in first round is my standard for myself. But man, if anything, everything goes according to plan, man. But just continue to grow as a person, you know. If things don't happen that way, of course, then I'm gonna continue to put one foot forward in front of the other. But that's definitely my standard for sure.
Kelee, I do want to ask you one more question about the quarterbacks, if that's cool. The top four, Levis, Richardson, Young, and Stroud, how would you rank them just in terms of what you've seen from them?
I definitely wouldn't say any order, but man, they're definitely all great quarterbacks, man. A lot of respect for all of them. Me being able to play against every single one of them actually at the same time, man. But I would definitely say their leadership definitely sets them apart from any other quarterbacks that I've seen, and how relaxed they are when there's chaos. And I feel like as a quarterback, that's one of the main things that you have to be able to display.
What have your conversations been like with Jalen Carter, and just how would you describe him as a teammate?
Man, Jalen Carter's a great dude, man. Really more on the safe side, doesn't say too much, man. But I feel like you have to be more of an outgoing type of person, you know, to get him to open his mouth, you know. But when you really get to know a guy like that, man, it's just it's really good to be able to have a guy that plays at that level, but also has that type of work ethic. But man, just wants to be great overall, man. But as a person, man, I don't feel like I have anything bad to say about Jalen Carter, man. I feel like overall just a good, great, like open person. So.
How do you sense that Jalen is handling the stress of the past few weeks, just given what's happened with him?
Man, I don't have too much to say on anything like that, but I feel like seeing how he's continued to progress through that, man, I have a lot of respect for him. I haven't seen anything like it, you know, but definitely big ups to him in the way he's handling the situation.
Who do we need to look out for in the Georgia secondary next year? Who's going to break out?
Two guys actually that are actually draft eligible. Kamari Lassiter, he's number 3, and Javon Bulldogs, of course, he plays on nickel, man. Just two fierce guys that one he can continue to grow and make an impact on the field, and they did that last year as well, being young players. So I have a lot of respect for them, and definitely watch out for them.
What was the emotion like coming back to Athens and then come back in this building after being gone for a few months?
Man, it's definitely real different, especially walking into the locker room and knowing that you don't have a locker no more. Man, but just soaking it in, you know, and definitely just thinking on the blessings that you had to be able to have this opportunity to be able to be a Bulldog, you know, being coached underneath this great program, the coaches, you know, the GAs, you know, I've had a lot of respect throughout this entire time. Even being here, you know, just simple things of saying thank you, man. I appreciate you when somebody does something for you that can definitely take you a long way. So when you do come back here, people are definitely open arms.
You're old head now, man.